Mike's Daily Podcast.
Never talk over Aunt Katrine. Theremins. We were doing our theremin impressions. Because the Google Doodle has that today. Mm-hmm. Hi, I'm Mike Matthews. That's Hayley Thesemi.
Oh, God.
Thesemi.
Yes.
Here we are at Mike's Daily Podcast, the cafe anyway, somewhere located in
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Straw Valley. See what I did there?
Podcast Straw Valley. Oh, I see.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Straw Valley.
Mont. I would like to sing a song about a great producer. He made a lot of songs that made music really juicier. It was a guy named George Martin, and his songs were really great. And the Beatles sang along to the songs they wrote that George Martin produced, because he used to do classical music before that.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
So you can feel the classical music elements in the Beatles music.
Sort of, kind of.
Mike's kind of like Daily. This song.
Podcast.
No, there's no classical.
No, there isn't.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, the Beatles' most quote-unquote kind of filled with classical music album, which was probably, I suppose debatably, but you could say is Let It Be, was mostly not produced by George Martin.
How odd. Mm-hmm. It was almost like George Martin stepped away and said, you chaps, you do it. You do your thing.
Well,
and they were like, George, but we miss you. We want to make classical music because we love you so, George Martin.
No, it's exactly the opposite. The Beatles were like, we're done. We're leaving. And Phil Spector was like, well, I guess I'm going to help. I don't remember who the other guy is. Maybe it was George Martin. Or, yeah.
We sound like drunk history at this point. And there were a couple of guys from England. They were from like some place called Liver Pond.
George Martin produced America too.
Ah, there you go. Well, I hate that expression. There you go. That shows my age when I say there you go.
And there it is, as it is.
And as it shall be. I can't think of any other George Martin produced a later Paul McCartney album called that one that had some big solo stuff. Look who just walked in. I forget who's coming in today. I'm just...
A girl, just little old me.
What's that? Oh, you were doing Gwen Stefani.
No doubt. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Michael Master, when are you going to say my name? Oh, look, it's Madam Rootabega. Hello, it's Madam Rootabega. Yes, Michael Master, George Martin and I dated for quite a while. I'm so sad of his passing. Oh, what was it like dating George Martin? Well, he was British. Or Swahilian, I forget which.
Did he wear dark sunglasses?
Yes, maybe. I think so. He had dark glasses on.
Did he speak like kind of a British rock star of, yeah, I'm here?
Yeah, he sounded just like that.
Did he like to snap?
He snapped his fingers.
That's George Michael's.
That's what it was. Look who else just walked in. Hello there, Mike. It's Valentino, the parking attendant. And this is Bison Bentley. Do you know that? Mike, the Donald Trump is driving me nuts there. I want to kill him. Yeah, kill him. That's no way to... You can't resort to killing and murder. That's wrong.
The pastor who was talking today said that murder was a bit strong of a word, and it was
murder!
It was probably an allegory for just really hating someone. So they only really hate Donald Trump.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. There was no murder in the Bible.
Valentino, who would you like to run for president? Who would you like to win president now that your Chris Christie's gone and all
Your Chris Christie is supporting Trump.
Yeah. What if he's vice president, Valentino? I'm just not gonna vote. Oh no!
Vote for Roseanne Barr.
I kind of like Roseanne Barr. She looks like she'd know how to make a good macaroni casserole day. Like from her television show where she was cooking in the kitchen sometimes.
Sometimes, yes.
That could be it. Yeah, I like macaroni casserole. I'll vote for Roseanne Barr. Do you know that? I'd rather vote for the Roseanne Arnold. Though. Oh, back when she was married to Tom Arnold. It's amazing Tom Arnold actually had a career after Roseanne. The whole thing ended between them. He did some funny things. He was in True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Who?
Tom Arnold. He's that guy. He does a good job. He's kind of a big guy, and he's kind of a goofy, kind of Paul Blart sort of Kevin James kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
The best thing I ever saw with Tom Arnold, where it was they were following the late great Chris Farley around some TV show. Oh, it was the Byron Allen show. Byron Allen he was a black comedian. He's probably still around, and he would go and interview celebrities, and the show would air on Saturday nights at some ungodly hour. I think probably right after Saturday Night Live or something. And he was going around with Chris Farley, kind of watching what he was doing, and all of a sudden they just run into Tom Arnold, and Tom's like, hey Chris, and they're like good buddies. And Tom Arnold sort of like pokes a little jab at Chris Farley, like, ha, Chris, like Chris is walking around this time of day. He's always sleeping in till late hours. And Chris Farley is like, I will kill you! Like, just screams, like, right in his face.
It's an allegory.
It's an allegory. He didn't really mean it. And that was my talk about portly people. I ate sushi last night.
Where?
Rockin' Sushi.
The place sucks.
Yeah, they didn't give it to me for free, so they can bite it. If they gave me
like
free food,
you bit your sushi.
What?
Like you bit your sushi.
I bit my sushi, yes. So I met with my ex-wife for sushi.
Oh, okay.
And got caught up with her. It's interesting. I enjoy my ex-wife when she's happy and jovial and kind and stuff. We had a lot of dark times, and that's what led to the unfortunate demise. But when she's happy and jovial and stuff, I just enjoy that. I could talk to her all day.
That's nice.
But then we run out of stuff to talk about. So about an hour's worth of dinner together is about all we can do. But I did tell her that Kevin is on my show. She doesn't know Kevin, but I did mention the way he talks about his mom. And Kevin! And she goes, did Kevin do an impression of his mom on your show? And I go, he did last time he was on. And she just thought that was the coolest thing. Because it is a great impression that he does of his mom.
It is. It's an unfortunate impression, but it's a great impression.
Why would any mother scream at their child like that?
I don't know.
Or be so clingy like that?
I really don't know.
Kind of let go.
It makes zero sense. Don't you have a husband?
What about the whole nest thing about kicking the kid out of the nest so that they can fly or die on the ground as they hit the ground?
Right. That's how nature works. Baby birds die on the ground.
So sad. Today's show is going to be called Dead Birds. Did you like how I called last show Leaks? Because we were talking about leak in my house, and you said a leak, information leak, and then we were talking about Abagnale. Okay. What else did I write down here? Oh, yeah, so we were doing a Thurman. I'm done. You come up with topics.
I was just thinking about Paul McCartney's song, Two Blackbirds.
Oh, let's go outside, and we can sing outside. Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
Well, there's Blackbird singing. It's Two Magpies. I think it's a fireman song, actually.
Two Magpies. Oh. What's that one from?
I think it's from when he was the fireman. That side project.
Yeah, you told me about that side project, The Fireman. It's fantastic. I like it.
Good, yeah. It didn't get a lot of critical reception, but it's pretty good.
You find... Oh, so last night I was listening to Bagel Radio, as you do when I'm showering.
If we were over the sea, we'd be listening to Seagull Radio, but we're near the bay, so we have to listen to Bagel Radio.
Jonathan Livingston Seagull, I presume, was a really popular book in the 70s, which I did not read, but a copy did sit on our table at our house.
Livingston.
And Neil Diamond did a soundtrack for the movie. Because Neil Diamond was all into that new age.
He also did the soundtrack for The Jazz Singer.
He did. Which had, got a dream, it's gonna be, been coming to America. Lest you think we are just coming up with this stuff off the top of our heads. No, we have a script. Everything was written out.
That's a blank piece of paper. There's a single line on it.
It says George Martin and Theremin on it. There, we've broken the fourth wall. As our world is full of no more fourth walls, by the way. Because Deadpool was all about fourth wall tearing down. I think it's all about that.
Zootopia stayed fairly centered.
Oh, okay. Boring.
I know.
Hillary won Mississippi, but Bernie got Michigan. Mm-hmm. It was a close race. Mm-hmm. So Bernie's like, this is pretty much going to show how it's going to be all throughout the Midwest.
We're going to be pretty close throughout the whole Midwest.
I like a balding man as our president. I think that's a great thing.
I feel that you're biased.
I certainly am. I have two asses. No, I only have one.
Oh, yeah, I'd say you should probably get that checked out.
Where were we? How did we get on the Seagull thing?
Bagel Radio.
Oh, they were playing Incense and Peppermints, da-da-da-da.
Dead King's many things I got to find. Look at yourself, look at yourself. Yeah, yeah. Strawberry Alarm Clock.
Yes. They were from Los Angeles.
Were they?
That's what the DJ said when he came on.
So many bands in that time period were from this coast.
I also enjoyed another band he played, a more recent band called, the guy who does the show, by the way. I don't know what his name is.
That's a long name for a band.
But it's on Bagel Radio. I enjoyed the band name is called The Walkmen. Have you heard of The Walkmen?
I have heard of.
Really groovy, snazzy, awesome, garagey bandy stuff. You took the muff off. Are we going to go muffless now? We've taken the protective fiber coating that goes in front of our microphones. Now you're going to hear all our pops and pees and plosives. I can't hear you because you're just mouthing words and you're not saying anything.
See yourself when you take off the muff. It actually totally just mutes what you're saying.
When I first started podcasting back in 2009, I had a muff. And I know muff has connotations that everyone giggles about, but I had this muff. Ooh, my voice sounds even richer without the muff.
Yeah, it's true.
But the muff that I had at home, the fiber was coming off, and I'd be doing my show, and I'd inhale the fiber, and just like basically, I would be choking.
I love when you're using an old mic that has like one of those muffs that's starting to fall apart, and you can feel the fibers start to come into your mouth, but it's not quite bad enough to make you choke. But you're like, am I gonna get cancer from this?
I know, and it gets stuck back there in the back of your throat.
It's like, if I'm gonna have cotton mouth, I should just take drugs, not have to deal with this.
Cotton mouth? If it had been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married long time ago. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? You're welcome. So then Trump took 2 states last night, and Cruz took 1. Were you going to play
As expected.
banjo on your Casio keyboard?
Yeah, but it reset. So.
Dang it, I was going to bring my keyboard in today. I thought I'm going to just bring that keyboard in. And I was going to play you my song, God is Embarrassed by Christian Pop Music. But I forgot. I'm going to remember to do that maybe tomorrow.
Thank you for writing that song.
You're welcome. It's okay. I don't know. It's an awesome song. I should be all Trump about it. It's the best song ever. What's this black spot here on this muff?
You see, that's from old Oil Nose Jimmy. He comes in here to do his radio show, and we say, "Hey, Jimmy, why is your nose so oily?" And he says, "Shut up, I'm sensitive about these things." So he goes into the studio, and he goes up real close to the mic like you're supposed to. And then the oil from his nose, this Oil Nose Jimmy guy, gets onto the mic and leaves a dark stain.
Michael Nasu, I dated Oil Nose Jimmy. He was a very nice guy. When we went to the nookie, his oil nose would get all over me. I would be saturated in oil nose oil. Ooh. Wow.
Well,
That's wow.
all right.
Madam,
Did he wear dark sunglasses?
yes.
Was he British?
Yes.
Did he like to snap a lot?
He snapped his fingers on.
It's still George Michael!
Because I have to have face. I have to have face. Because European people can't say the thuth, so they have to go
He just kind of says faith.
Faith? Yeah.
Faith. See,
The snap?
the snap is a very sound.
Yeah.
So he goes faith, and that makes the word faith.
Ah! With the
Faith,
snapping.
Faith.
So that song, we were discussing off mic yesterday about the Bo Diddley beat, the dun 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 dun. That's Faith has that kind of da da da, because you gotta have faith, the faith da 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 da. I got a friend who likes candy, eats it all day. He's a diabetic, yeah. Hand jive, hand jive, hand jive.
Doing that crazy hand jive. Hey.
And then you went into
Hey Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey Mickey, which is a little different.
and I went into desire. Or then finally, then you went into Jukebox Hero. That one guitar. That one to sing. Hey, da da da. He had a BBD. That one guitar. And his head held high. That one guitar. Lou Graham looks like Donald Trump.
The Jukebox Hero
with stars in his eyes. And I was saying you would be a good replacement for Lou Graham, a Foreigner. Although they've had their current lead singer replacement to Lou Graham for quite a while, because Lou Graham couldn't quite hit those high notes, and he almost died of cancer. I like birds.
Birds singing their song. My heart is beating. This is that fresh feeling. Words can't hear the song.
What's that from?
Old man, I don't know. Fresh feeling, I think the song's called.
Fresh Feeling? Who's it by?
Eels?
I love Eels. They do that Novocaine for the soul.
Oh, they do.
Before I sputter out.
Okay, that's cool. I know that.
They very creative band. Now, I would like to say the show's been very cathartic for me today.
And it's been about a fair amount of birds and songs about birds.
Should we talk about... I'll call it birds then, huh?
Well, we should talk about more songs about birds.
Let's see.
Bluebird bird flying high, tell me what you sing. If you could talk to me, what voice would you bring? Of voices in the sky.
'Cause I could be higher than an eagle. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Won't you certain be? I wanna fly
like an eagle
to the sea.
Follow to the revolution.
Bernie Sanders. Any other bird songs you can think of?
I'm thinking.
The crow one.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel.
That's not the crow one. Oh, I was thinking. I was thinking of Sheryl Crow.
And I'm feeling good. Sheryl Crow. My friend, the communist, holds meetings in his RV. I can't afford his gas, so I'm stuck here watching TV. I don't get digital. I don't get diddly squat. It's not what you have, it's wanting what you got. I wanna soak up the sun. Gonna tell everyone to lighten up. Gonna show them that I got no one to blame. Every time I feel lame, I'm looking up. Gonna soak up the sun. Gonna soak up the sun.
All right, I think we forgot a couple bird songs, but oh well. Oh, he's a bird dog. I can't, whatever that Everly Brothers song was. And then
there's I'm more than a bird.
I'm more than a plane.
I'm a bird plane.
The bird is the word, is the word, is the bird, is the word. That's a good one.
Everybody knows that a bird is a word. It's not a bird.
Rock Lobster. Down, down.
Down.
Oh, that's not a bird.
It's not a bird. It could be a bird.
If you put feathers on it and threw it in the sky, it'd be flying away.
Anything with feathers on it in the sky is about a bird.
That would fly and be so happy.
I wanna get away.
I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, we've covered a lot of bird stuff today. Check. We've covered George Michael. Check. We've talked about Bernie Sanders. Check.
I was also thinking about songs that had rain in them yesterday because it was starting to rain.
Yeah.
And whenever I'm outside and I'm waiting for a bus and it starts to rain, I'll just start singing Eurythmics. Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a melody, falling on my head like a new emotion. Yeah.
That.
I want to walk in the open breeze. I want to talk like lovers do.
Want to dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you?
So baby,
Talk
insert
to
chorus
me.
here.
Like lovers do. Huge hit for the Eurythmics.
Yeah, still gets played.
Of course, there's also Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody, yes.
Here's my opinion. Sweet Dreams, more recognition, more novelty, more popularity.
Uh-huh.
Here Comes the Rain Again. More longevity.
Longitudinal?
Longevity. I feel like that song's gonna last longer.
Really?
Yes.
Because everyone can identify with Rain.
Well, when's the last time you've heard "Sweet Dreams" on the radio?
I feel like I heard it seconds ago.
Oh.
But you know.
But I still hear "Here Comes the Rain Again" on multiple formats.
Oh.
You know? It still gets a lot of soft AC play.
Sweet Dreams is very definitively 80s with that synthesizer in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you were doing a total 80s head jerky.
That was like the synth.
And then they did the other song they had a really big hit with, had more guitar in it, that Would I Lie to You? Oh yeah. Would I lie to you, baby? Oh honey, would I lie? Would I tell you something?
No way, that's Eurythmics.
That's Eurythmics.
Would I lie to you?
Dun, dun.
No, really?
Totally. Eurythmics.
That's crazy.
Annie Lennox and Dave Stewart.
Yeah, because I had to label. They would have to layer her vocals quite a bit for that one, didn't they?
She was singing more gospel-y then. My friend.
Yeah, she's got a great voice.
Well, there's other songs about rain. Madonna had a song called Rain.
I need to get that. I'm collecting a playlist of songs about rain.
Ah.
I've got like the Colts. Here comes the rain. I've got Here Comes the Rain Again. I've got I'm Only Happy When It Rains. I got
garbage.
something else too.
That's just garbage.
I've got the Beatles Rain.
Don't forget Peter Gabriel's Red Rain is falling down. Red Rain. And there's the
I should get there's like a novelty hip hop rap song called Waiting for the Bus in the Rain.
Bus stop Judy,
That's also about
under my umbrella.
Sort of about rain. Bus stop wet day, she's there. I say, please share my umbrella. Bus stop, bus goes, we say love grows under my umbrella. And then we were both late because we missed the bus.
And you use the bus a lot. Oh, you said today on your way in to work that somebody rode on a bike past you, blasting the Final Countdown by Europe.
Yep.
Were you the one that was saying, "Oh my God, there's lyrics to this song"?
No.
I think that may have been Kevin. I'm like, yeah, there's lyrics. They're goofy,
The Final Countdown.
We're heading to Venus.
I need to show you a rendition of that song because there's a guy who invented an instrument known as the kazookulele,
Ooh, that sounds good.
which is a ukulele with a toy piano attached to it
Oh,
and a kazoo strapped to the end of it,
uh-huh.
and he performs the Final Countdown on it.
Let's please watch that at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, what's happening on the next show? Let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap this bosh up.
Let's wrap this up with some lovely wrapping paper. Tie a string on it.
That's just a blank piece of paper, Mike.
Smack a label on it. Stuff it in a box. Put another label on top of it. Wait in line for like 5 hours at the post office.
Did you know back in the 1930s, I was an old-time radio, what do you call it, Foley person? I do all the sound effects and whatnot. Hey, Martha, what are you doing with that man? Oh, Robert, I can't stand you anymore, so I'm having an affair. Bam, bam, bam. Where were we? Oh, yes, let's wrap it up. Next show, it's Shelley Shoehart, Floyd the Floorman, and John Deere the engineer. How was that?
That was alright.
Haley will be on the next show. I'm pretty much betting. I'm putting all my eggs in that basket. We'll see what happens. What's your favorite omelet?
Does Huevos Rancheros count as an omelet?
Yeah!
Alright.
In my
there you
book.
go.
It's got egg, it's got cheese, it's got huevos.
I told you about the best goddamn huevos ranchivos I've ever had, right?
No! Do we have time for this story?
Possibly.
Hold on, let me check with my producer, the bird. The bird says yes, we have some time.
The bird gave us the word.
The bird is the word. Long pause now.
Okay. So first off, I was hungover. I want to put that out there because that might have changed how good it tasted.
Yeah, that often does.
And it's a little cafe kind of place.
Like cafe anyway?
Sort of. It's right near San Jose State University. So in San Jose.
This is starting to sound familiar.
Yeah, and it was delicious. And
It's called Iguanas or something, right?
No, that's a Mexican restaurant.
Oh.
Iguanas is also delicious, but I don't remember the name of this place.
Okay.
And they took two corn tortillas, and they just melted cheese in between them. It was a pillow of deliciousness. And they laid the egg on top of that, and of course they piled it. They had chorizo and salsa, and I think there was guacamole and stuff all together. It was so good.
I have to eat this. Mm-hmm. You must tell me where this place is.
Well, so I was hungover. So that's important for me not remembering what it was called or anything.
Okay.
I want to point that out. And it's a little bit outside of San Jose State University.
Okay.
Like right near San Jose State University. It's not Iguanas. That's a Mexican restaurant. That's different. But this one was like a crepe and omelet place. And they took two corn tortillas, and they put cheese in between them.
Oh, this sounds really good.
And it was like a pillow of cheese.
It was like a pillow. Oh.
And then they put the egg on top, and of course they piled it with chorizo and salsa, and I think there was some guacamole.
Hold on, we're getting a call.
Hi, I'm a podcast listener. You guys talked about all this already. Can you move on, please? Hashtag, I'm sick of the show.
Well, I was just trying to explain.
Thank you, caller.
I was trying to explain, where the restaurant is, because I was hungover, right?
Right.
I was hungover. That's important to notice that I was.
Hold on, we're getting another call.
Hey, it's me again, pissed off podcast listener, and I just wanted to say, move on.
Get on with it.
Finally, I wanted to say, iguanas. Oh. On the weekend, when I work at that other radio station, I have the TV on. We have a TV there, and all I watch is Man vs. Food, Guy Fieri, basically everything that make me hungry as hell.
This person walked into my studio at a random time yesterday.
He's pointing at me.
Walked in while I was doing some production, just looks at me and goes, "I love Guy Fieri," and walks out.
I know, and I used to hate him.